George, week and a half ago, we were here at the Ark for a garage sale.
The yard sale, and I love clear totes, and we needed some bowls.
And we bought them. How crazy is it?
Now
We're
they're coming
actually
back.
taking them back.
We may even need to bring the picnic tables back too.
No, picnic tables are staying at the ranch, but we got big news. We actually met the neighbor. This hallway, look down there. And now look down there. It's almost as big as our driveway, but it's got one thing blocking it. No, it's not the town of Otter Creek. It's this wall. We're gonna take this wall down. I brought my gavel in honor of town hall meeting coming up in just a couple days, and I thought maybe I could. You think I could take it down with that, Christian?
No.
You can't admit
That's
it.
demolition worthy.
Admit it. You can't wait for town hall meeting on Tuesday.
I'm excited.
What are you most excited about town hall meeting? Come on. What are you most excited?
I don't know. The interactions between people.
The craziness.
Yeah.
The insanity. What are you most excited for?
The insanity.
Yeah.
It's just chaos
It
there.
is one of the most dysfunctional things I've ever seen in my life. But we're gonna try and make this hallway functional by taking this wall out. As a matter of fact, we're gonna take every wall out that isn't original to the school building, and we're gonna bring it back to its original beauty. Look at these tall, high ceilings. You see all that there? These high ceilings are in every single room. We're gonna take the drop-in ceiling, and we're gonna restore that as well. Christian, do you think if I actually use a big sledgehammer, I can take this wall out?
I do.
How many swings?
6.
6 swings?
I'm saying 3.
You got 3,
I got
George?
3.
How many swings?
For you,
Yeah.
just one. All I need is one.
Yeah, right. It better be one good swing. It better be. Man,
Gotta examine it,
I
find
feel
the weak
it's-
spot.
It's loose up here for sure.
It's not
All
a
right.
firewall, so take it down.
All right, here we go. You ready? I knocked something off. How many swings?
That was 3.
You were wrong. You were wrong.
I think
All
I'm
right.
wrong too.
Oh! Lost my sledgehammer. Yeah! That's how we do it.
Yeah, baby.
That is how we.
The wires. The unnecessary wires.
You think Otter Creek is wiretapping us? Babe, come here, look at this. Look
What'd
at this.
you
We have
find?
the old, these are the old solid oak
Oh, wow.
wood floors from the school. Can you believe it?
What are you thinking
Like-
right now?
What do you think? I want to pull this whole thing up and restore this entire floor.
That would be
This
awesome.
would be incredible. You guys seeing this?
I'm seeing
I like it. I like it.
We're not gonna pull the whole hallway up today, okay? I just wanna expand the hallway. But man, to restore that to its original beauty and glory, the old school floor, wow, this is crazy. Guys, I can't see you. That hallway is as big as my driveway. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Guys? Did George just do like a jumping jack or something? As I stated before, we actually met our neighbor here at the schoolhouse, and I'm going to tell you all about that here in a moment. First of all, though, look, here is the Lark, the training center building, primary, secondary, wheelchair ramp, the whole deal. This is the map. Like, this is the map of everything. So dining hall and stage, we got all of that taken care of yesterday. Here's the workshop. This is a loading ramp. So George's and I plan is loading ramps, loading docks here. This workshop will actually become, you want it to be your sorting station, right? Mm-hmm. So everything that we buy and purchase will be sorted in here. The dining hall and stage is going to become our, what would you call it? Hosting hub, family, friends, party event. This is going to remain open for friends and visitors, and nothing's going to happen here. We got a supply room, the kitchen. We're going to tackle that next. You got the nurse's room, the ABE room, isolation room. This is where I'm going to send George when she gets out of control, right there.
We're definitely going to keep the nurse's room because Captain Fumblenut's over here. He always injures himself.
We're definitely going to keep the sanitation room over here because George is just downright dirty. So we got the office, the records room. This is where we're going to have all the vintage records that we sell. The program coordinator. You want to be program coordinator, Patience?
Yes.
All right, Patience is program coordinator. Library, we know we have to rip that entire floor out and replace that. That'll be a little bit later. Living skills class. Christian, that's you. You're teaching it because you know how to do everything from piano to race cars,
There's nothing
fly
you can't do.
airplanes. Everything you want to learn in life will be right there, the living skills class with Professor Christian. The room storage, bathroom, ladies, bathrooms, men's, the cleaning closet. Okay, we're focusing on the kitchen. Let's dig in and let's see what we can find. Right here, we got a bunch of bottles. They obviously had fresh water. Now, water in Otter Creek is not what I would call sanitary or drinkable. We spent over $5,000 on a system just to get it to that point, and we still won't drink it. So people in this area have to bring in fresh water, okay? And you can see here, there's lots of bottles. We could probably turn these in. I think there's a deposit on these at Walmart, isn't there?
I have no idea.
I think there is, and if we can turn them in for a deposit, then we can give that money back to the ARC, and they can use that to get more water. So there are a number of things that are here that, remember, they're in transition right now. They're going to another facility. They have to build that facility, and you guys have been helping them with that. My goodness, it's overwhelming, their joy and their gratitude. What's going on up there?
Spooky lights.
And your generosity is helping yet another mission out there. And we can't thank you enough for that, for what the Hales love and encouragement and the support, the community that you bring to them. That's so great. Okay, we got wrapping paper over here. George, you want this for packaging?
Yes. I can definitely use this for packaging.
Okay, so you're claiming that.
Oh,
We don't even know. We do know George wants to bring her whole office over here.
Yeah, so if you ever buy anything from our live auctions, this is where I'm going to package it now.
So I actually may be able to go in the room at the ranch that's her office. Maybe. All right, but story time. Come on in here. Okay. We have heard and met in person our neighbor. All right. Now, we've shared some things in regards to the transition and the purchasing of this property. Boy, that light is crazy. Let's go over here with Mickey Mouse. That light is going a little bit crazy. George, look what I just found.
What?
Crispy rice.
Crispy rice.
We got-
Oh, our chickens would love this. The
Honey
chickens
Nut
and the ducks
Cheerios.
will love this. They love Cheerios.
Do not give these to the chickens. I would like those, please.
When did you start eating Cheerios? You don't eat healthy.
Actually, I'm the one that wants to feed the chickens. I just fed the chickens and the ducks berry Cheerios.
They
that
love
were from here
Cheerios.
too. They're from the house. Okay. So we met the neighbor yesterday. So basically, here's what's going on. We obviously live in Florida, and there is this tension of northerners, and there's this thought process in Florida. If you're a southerner, what a northerner is, and what it boils down to, it's racism. Racism always isn't color. Racism always isn't gender. Racism always isn't, distribution of wealth. It's racism based on location. All right. And you might even say it's racism based on wealth. It may be, you have something that I don't have, and therefore I hate you because of that, which boils down to jealousy. And the reality is this: we do have property in one of, if not the poorest counties in the state of Florida. And if you think of Florida like Monopoly, you go around the Monopoly board, everything's been purchased up. And this is one of the last places of natural beauty and God's creation here that doesn't have high rises everywhere and doesn't have, you name it, it's not Miami. And that's what we love about it. But locals aren't always fans of northerners coming in. So you've got a bunch of people that have upset our neighbor. And I'm not going to name any names, but we've been shared all the details and all of the information. And so basically, in a nutshell, let's rewind 3 years. We come down, we buy a 70-acre ranch. We buy that ranch that is sold to us with illegally known encroachments. If we wanted to, we go back and we can sue the people who actually sold it to us. We get our full purchase price back and keep the land. In other words, we'd be free and clear. We keep the land, we have all of our money, and we are still within our legal rights to sue them for that. At any moment in time, we can go, yep, we're going back for all of our money. And that's a reality. That's the world we live in. If you don't like that, go live in another country. That's the country we live in. So we come down, we're sold property with illegally known encroachments. We have property where there's illegal dumping. We have property where there's illegal meth dealing. We have property where there's illegal trespassing. We have property where there's illegal trespassing and hunting. We have a corrupt system in town hall. And the list can go on. And because we have a camera, which by the way, the camera is always mightier than a firearm. The camera is accountability, and people don't like accountability. Because we have a camera and because there's accountability, we're not liked. Because people want things in the dark instead of exposed. All you have to do is do the right thing, be a decent person. But yet we come into an area that is filled with trash, and not by just physical garbage. I mean people that are literally trash people. And that's what they do. They talk trash, and that's what happened. So as soon as we release a video, and here's the funny thing. These people who don't like us stalk us in everything we do, right? As soon as we release a video, they're on it. And then they go tell another person, another person, another person. They don't like us because we're from the north. They don't like us because we have more money than them. They don't like us. And the funniest part is, the ironic part is, every time they do that, they make us more money. I love it. And that's how foolish they are. So what they do is they talk and they bicker and they gossip and they go behind the scenes and they blah, 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 blah. And that's what happened here. As soon as we released the video that we actually purchased the property, Becky Jo's phone lit up, specifically with one person. Again, I'm not going to name any names, but if that person continues to cause problems, that person will have more problems than they ever dreamed of. That being said, they filled her ear with all of this stuff. We've never met Becky Jo. Ever. And Becky Jo's never met us. I do want to say this. I did meet her late husband, Jesse. Jesse was one of the most kindest, one of the most friendliest people here in Otter Creek. Fell in love with him instantly. This man would go above and beyond for people, and people then would go above and beyond for him. He was my kind of people. He's the kind of people that I like. Yesterday, we had the opportunity to actually meet his son, Roy. That's Becky Jo's stepson. And so Becky Jo contacted Roy. Roy said, hey, she's not here right now. We'll go check things out. Roy and I had a phenomenal conversation. Phenomenal conversation. As a matter of fact, we filmed it. And at the end of it, I just went, you know what, Roy? You're just a great neighbor. That's all it is. You didn't come in here guns a-blazing like we've been told this, that, and the other thing. And he went, same thing with you. You're a great neighbor. You're not coming at me guns a-blazing. You're with your hand, your hand out shaking. And Roy and I had a good conversation. And Roy told us exactly what happened. And Roy shared with us who said what to who and how this happened. And they just filled her head with all of these things. She was told everything from we're going to sue her and put a driveway in on her property, which you cannot legally do. That's not the way property works. This is foolish people saying foolish things because that's what they are. They're fools. I want to clarify something. That's a minor group of people in Otter Creek. There are some incredible, absolutely incredible people in Otter Creek. We love some of these people in Otter Creek, and we have felt the love from them as well. And I could go on and name names right now, but this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. 95% of the people are incredible. 5%, they just like to cause problems. And I think it's because they don't have anything else in their life. They don't live for anything else. And so they live to cause problems. And that's what they did. They caused problems in Becky Jo's ear by whispering these things. And then Becky Jo kind of blew up, and then that got back to us. And Roy came over. We talked to Roy. Incredible conversation. Christian, you were there the entire time. What would you say?
I think he was a nice guy.
Incredible. He's like, hey, you need anything? Let me know. I was like, you need anything? You let me know. He's like, you want to come through on the property? Go through? Go ahead. Just let me know. I'm like, hey, you need anything? We'll watch your property. Let us know. He just called. He's like, hey, I'm going to go get the tractor next weekend. I got my tractor over at the house. I'll just bring it over. Incredible guy. Absolutely incredible guy. I was like, Roy, just talk to Becky. And he's like, absolutely. And Becky, hopefully we'll be able to sit down and have a meal and iron everything out. And things got out of control based on people saying out of control things, such as we were gonna burn the entire town of Otter Creek. We were gonna, just some of the insanity that comes out of these people's mouths, that somehow comes out of their minds, and frankly, probably comes from their meth. So that's the situation. We do have an incredible neighbor. We've already met him, Roy, and they surround the property here. We actually surround them with both properties, all of their boundaries and borders, and I don't think there's going to be any issues whatsoever, and I'm thankful for that. Now, one thing that is transparent with that conversation as well is we do not own the ball diamond. While we thought we owned the ball diamond, with a recent survey, and we now see all the survey points and markers, and Roy took us to that. The ball diamond's about 60 feet off of the property line. So we told Roy, you know what? He's like, hey, if you want it, pull the fence up, pull the dugouts. We were like, no. And I said, we'll build our own. So we still want to put another ball diamond here at the property. We'd love to have the church kids come over here and still play baseball. Although the church has been an issue as well. So I got to say that I am disappointed, disheartened, and in unbelief of some of the things that are being said and emails that are being sent, and it just blows my mind. It blows my mind, especially when we have our hand held out to them going, we'll do whatever we can to help you get this property, and we get no response and a no response. If God wants us to have it, we'll have it. Okay, well, God wanted you to have it, and nothing happened. And then when we came to the garage sale and we purchased the property, and the ARC says, hey, this isn't happening. We need it to happen. We got to do our mission. We got to take care of our clients. And we double checked, we triple checked. We got to make sure, promise us there's nothing with the church. There's nothing whatsoever. There's no verbal contract, no written contract. There was nothing. This was all just going back and forth, wanting it. And we tried to step up and help them get it. And then we also asked, can you please ensure, double check? And they did. They said we would give them this much time and tell them, if you don't come up with the money by then it's going to be sold. And George and I waited for the phone call from the pastor. We were like, he's going to call. He's going to call and say, hey, we need your help. And nothing, absolutely nothing. And I just can't believe some of the things that are coming out of that end of town. But the reality is this: we have an incredible thing going on. We got an incredible neighbor. And if the kids want to come over on the property once we put the ball diamond back up, we'd love to have them here on the property. That'd be awesome as well. Anything else you want to add to that, George?
You've said it all. Now it's time to clean up the kitchen and transform it.
We ain't cleaning yet. I didn't even get to. I'm still trying to get my Cheerios. Okay, all right. Enough of story time. Let's get down to what's actually in here. George,
Jeremy.
Dino Bites.
Oh.
Dino Bites.
Our dinosaurs will love that.
Okay, listen. The whole town's gonna be talking about the dinosaurs coming to the property now too, right?
That's okay.
Okay.
Supersize.
All right, supersized dinosaurs. We got that going on. So what do we have over here? We got suckers. You want to give these out at half time to grill?
That would be a hard negative.
Okay. What about solo cups? You want to keep them
I'm gonna say
for the party?
We could use it for feed.
All right, feed scoopers. We'll scoop up the dino bites with that. We can put a wash tub in here. See that right there? Water line, sink line, drain. Okay.
All right.
What about this? Do you want to keep the coffee maker, or do you want that to go to the house?
No, we're bringing in an espresso machine. Remember we
From
bought
the
it
storage unit? The high-end
coming in
espresso
here.
machine?
Yes.
Okay, we can do that. All right. Let's see what we have. We've got, can we keep the flexible straws? These are flex straws, George.
Okay.
We're going to Cedar Key for dinner tonight. Can we take some with us?
Sure. You don't even drink out of a straw, do you?
Not usually. Okay. All right. What's this?
Ooh, a toaster oven.
It's pancake mix.
Pancake mix?
This looks brand new.
This looks brand new. Do
And
you guys
they
have a
didn't want
toaster
that.
oven over at the house?
We do.
We do.
Okay, you don't need this?
No, it'd be good for here though.
Toaster oven here in our commercial kitchen.
Yes.
Okay, what do we got back here?
They reheated their calzone in their toaster oven.
Did you really?
Yes.
Calzone from
It was
ABC
so
Pizza.
good.
We got oven mitts galore. Okay, what's down here, Christian? There is
Crock pot.
crock pot. Looks like, is that a juicer?
Mixer.
Here, oh my goodness, an old General Electric food producer. So you may look at this, you may go garbage. These things on eBay, if you part them, even because it's old General Electric appliance, this is actually probably has $50 of value, if not maybe a little bit more. But if you actually pull the parts out, you'll get more money by parting it out, because parts go bad and people can't find them. The only way you find them, you buy an old Schoolhouse, and it's right there under, what would you call this? Would you call this a tape?
Counter.
Okay, counter.
Island.
Oh my goodness.
It's a nice
Do
toaster.
you guys need a toaster over there?
I don't think so. I think we have a toaster too.
You have a toaster?
Yeah, you already hooked us up.
I don't know how we did it. Babe, can we put like fries and stuff in this?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, you gotta find a deep fryer now.
All right. We might find a deep fryer in here.
We may be close to an air fryer.
Oh, wait.
Air fryer. Look, little salt pepper shaker in the shape of a. Is that a rooster or a chicken? Chicken.
Are they one and the same?
Did you find that in this box?
Yeah, it was right here, right on top.
There's all kinds of stuff we can sell at a dollar sale. That's cool.
Look at those.
So cute.
That's cool. Okay. What do we got? We got a bunch of kind of Tupperware things under there. What about over there, Patience? What's that? Is that bread?
Yeah.
That's the butter bread.
That bread isn't molded. Oh, there's a guy in him.
Just one little guy.
One little guy.
Chicken will love that.
They gotta eat
They
too.
love the bugs.
We got plates for days.
Plates.
We definitely have plates under there.
Oh, look at this.
What is it? Commercial garbage
That
can.
looks like that would match our benches in the cafeteria.
You want to put this in the cafeteria?
Yes, we should.
Okay, so this is gonna go in the cafeteria. We'll do whatever you want. This is old Pyrex. You see that right there? That's old Pyrex. Which, Patience, give me a price because I know you love selling this stuff on
It's
eBay.
like $20.
It's got a chip. What's it
Yeah.
worth? Still
Probably
20?
like 15.
15 with the
Yeah,
chip?
with the chip. Like
All right, so
15.
right there, 15 to 20.
Look what I just found.
Oh, you know I love red velvet.
Red velvet brownies.
You know I
Would
love
not
red
recommend
velvet.
eating any of that.
No.
Check this out over here, Christian.
Pots.
Pots and pans. Okay, we got our work cut out for us. Do you want these cabinets to stay up on the wall, George,
For
or
now.
you want these black beans?
We could feed those to the animals.
Mac and cheese.
Yummy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh wait, that was it's labeled. That was for a teacher. I just want to say thank you for teaching. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes.
We've got more up here. So measuring, I bet what they were doing, they were learning life skills here. I bet they were learning life skills, cooking for themselves, and
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because we met one of the teachers on the board yesterday,
Yep.
and he was telling us how he's taught them to cook, and
They stick with 3 ingredient recipes and they teach them how to cook.
so cool. And by the way, we've been invited to go meet all the clients,
Yes.
the residents and the clients, and we can't wait. And did we get invited to their prom as well?
Yes. That's coming up in April.
I never went to prom. Never. I wasn't
Neither
allowed.
did I.
I wasn't allowed.
No one ever asked me.
Do you want to go with me to prom?
Really? Like, for reals? What do I wear? Patience, you gotta help me find a dress.
Okay. I went to prom.
White vinegar. I'll need that for
What?
my what?
Patience been to prom 6 times.
Patience is the only one here that's been to prom.
6
Yeah.
times?
Christian,
Yeah.
you didn't go to
You've
prom
never
either?
been to
No.
prom either?
Christian, do you want to go to prom with us?
Sure.
All right.
Yes.
Christian's coming to
I don't
prom,
dance.
too.
She'll be our third wheel.
We need a
Patience,
driver.
you don't get to go.
Okay.
We need an airplane flyer. Or are you going to be teaching life skills during prom?
I'll be playing the music. I'll be DJing.
Be DJing. Okay. They told us that this is like brand new.
It looks
brand
new.
stinking new.
It does.
And they left it behind for us. We have a brand new stove here.
Nice. If you check out their Facebook page, you'll see the clients cooking on this. It's
So cool.
Sweet.
So cool. So cool. So glass top, like brand new. I still don't know how to change the timer. We'll work on that. We'll figure that out. So is this just another countertop here, or
Yes.
is this like for bread?
It's more counter space, baby.
Maybe bread. Oh,
That's fancy.
bread maker. A duck top paper towel.
I've always wanted to make bread.
Yeah.
Me too.
Good salt. It's the good salt.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff right there. The iodized. How do you say that?
Iodized.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Iodized.
The eye. Keep your eye on the prize. Do you think it's in here, guys?
The grilled cheese?
Yes, it's in here. Oh my goodness, how lucky can we get? Like, I'm still in disbelief that we own this building. I am in complete and total disbelief. I
Yeah, me
cannot
too.
believe it. We never in a million years ever thought that this would happen. We are still in shock and awe from the garage sale.
It hasn't
and
hit me yet either.
we're just, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Okay, we got lunch trays. Lots and lots of lunch trays. These sell on eBay, don't they?
I think so.
Texas where these, or we could sell them for a dollar sale.
Yeah,
Dollar sale.
sale.
Or we could keep them here for snack time.
Nostalgia.
All right,
It's like school.
time to clean this thing up and see what we can do. How cool are these old
What'd
windows
you
look?
find?
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is how you locked the window back in the day, okay?
Okay.
So if that's out, that's unlocked, and if that's in, that is locked. So if you take it out and then you would pull down like this, then the window, we have a bunch of palm trees back in there, but check that out.
Wow, I feel like I'm at a tropical resort.
Okay, and then I don't want to break it because these are so cool. I'm probably gonna break it. Christian, might have to go out there and reclose this. I definitely do, but then you lock it right again like that.
Very cool.
I am gonna have to go out there and push it and make sure it's all the way back in, but talk about something cool in an old building. Christian just had a genius idea. He said, Jeremy, where's the freezer gonna go? I was like, what? I don't know. And then he reminded me, we got 7-Up, we've got lemon lime, we've got cola, oh, my favorite, Mountain Lightning. That stuff's still good, that's sealed. All right, let's take a peek, man. Let's take a peek. We definitely have ice. We got hot dog buns. We got a little bit of everything. I think we're gonna have to err on the side of tossing that stuff instead of saving it. And yeah, this is definitely going in the kitchen. Good job, Christian. We've been able to actually figure out our property lines with Roy. We appreciate all the help, and it's obvious that the baseball diamond, the backdrop, the dugout, it's not ours. It's not ours. And while I've apologized to Roy and through Roy to Becky Jo, I want to publicly apologize as well. Whenever you see what the Hales on a piece of property, whether you realize it or not, we have always secured approval from the landowner, homeowner beforehand. And this time we did not. And not having a knowledge or thinking that that was our property, that's not an excuse. There is no excuse. It's not okay to trespass on other people's property. So we want to be very clear. Number one, we're sorry, Becky Jo, Roy, and to the community. We should not have been on the property. Number two, we're thrilled to be your neighbors. Number three, we still have a ton of land to actually build that baseball team and that diamond. And so hopefully you're going to be a part of the team. Remember, tryouts are coming soon.